My name's Neil Hickson and this is Burscough Community Farm. We're a not-for-profit community interest company. We started in 2013, so this has been our 6th growing season. The idea behind the farm was we had this ended up inheriting this piece of land that we didn't know what to do with. We always wanted an allotment, but we ended up with 18 acres, which is small for a farm but quite big for an allotment. We're stood here in a kind of a grove that we've created out of the fast-growing hybrid willow. It grows about 8 feet a year. We grow it for a few purposes actually. We grow it to absorb water in particularly wet areas. The leaves etc. fall and help build up the soil. We can use it for coppicing, and we use it for part of shelter belt as well to make like a microclimate. The farm is based on permaculture principles, so everything we do is planned around permaculture and around zoning and around using the natural resources of the land, using where the sun comes, the sun's rising behind you at the moment, it comes arcs across the sky that way, so we orientate everything towards the sun. We're off grid here, so the barn's got solar panels on it, and we're also in the process of building a windmill in the moment as well to generate electricity in the winter. I started this mainly because I wanted myself and other people to reconnect with the land, because I think we're all running around in our cars, we come out of our box in the morning, we climb in a metal box, we drive to another box, and we just sit there and, we're not out here with nature. And by growing organically, we're supporting the wildlife and what have you around here, We have people come along here who've got some learning difficulties. We have people referred by GPs for social therapeutic horticulture. So people in recovery, people who have long-term mental illness problems and things like that. And then we have a group of homeschoolers who quite often come to the farm, bring the children here. And then we just have like ordinary families who just want to show the kids where food comes from and stuff like that. We're very, very lucky here. We're on ex-marshland. It used to be part of Martin Mere. It was drained about 200 years ago, so it's peat ground under here. It's really, really fertile. The biggest challenge for us is weeds, really. We tend to grow in the summer, partly because it's quite wet ground, so that's a challenge, and we don't really want to drain it any further because that is just going to harm the soil and harm the ecosystem. So we concentrate on summer crops. So this year we've grown a lot of beans, wet garlic, tomatoes this year, some cucumbers. We grow a cucumber called the crystal lemon, which is a little round yellow cucumber, which is about the size of a tennis ball, which is a bit different. We grow courgettes, we grow squash, but then we also we have like a community allotment as well, and there we grow everything, from cabbages, potatoes, carrots, kale, lettuces, anything really. I mean, there's not much that you can't grow on this land. Organic North, I just think they're a fantastic company, to be honest with you. They've been really, really supportive. And we started off, and I first met Sean, and he came down to see us. He told us about things that he would be looking for us to grow for him. And he's just been very, very supportive. We've not always got it right, but they're just there for you. They want our stuff, which is just great to have, and it's a real pleasure when we send our stuff in, all nicely boxed up, everything going into Organic North, and knowing that it's going to lots of suppliers all over the country. That's a really good feeling for me anyway. The plans for future: get more efficient, get better at growing, grow more stuff, and keep Sean and Organic North happy, and and just carry on with this project really.